Feel your body sinking into the surface beneath you. Let your arms rest heavily at your sides. Your legs are loose and weighted. The air around you is soft and still. There is no need to move, no reason to think. Just let yourself settle deeper. Let your breath slow even more. You are held here, supported by something vast and gentle, something that knows how tired you've been, how much you've carried for so long. Now feel your fingers resting against the surface. It's smooth but not cold, not hard either. It moves slightly under your touch, like breathing, slow and steady, rising and falling, but so gentle you almost don't notice. The warmth begins at your fingertips, soft at first, then spreading up through your palms, into your wrists. Your hands relax completely. No tension left in them now. They melt into the surface below, as if they belong there. Now the warmth moves into your forearms. It's deep and rich, like honey flowing through your veins, calming every nerve along the way. Your elbows soften, your shoulders drop. The weight of your upper body settles further, and you feel so safe like this. The warmth keeps moving up through your shoulders, into your neck, releasing every bit of strain. Your jaw unclenches. Your tongue rests softly in your mouth. Even your eyes let go, rolling back behind closed lids. The warmth flows over your face, smoothing away every line of worry, every flicker of thought, until your mind grows quiet too. You can feel it now, a subtle vibration beneath you. Not sound exactly, but something felt rather than heard. A frequency, steady and pure, moving through the surface, through your body. 432 hertz. A tone that feels like home, that resonates with something ancient inside you, something that remembers peace. This frequency wraps around you, not pushing or pulling, just holding you in harmony, aligning each part of you with itself. You don't have to do anything. Just receive it. Let it fill the spaces between your thoughts, between your heartbeats. The warmth has reached your chest now, deep and full. Your ribs expand slowly with each breath, then fall again in perfect rhythm. Your heartbeat slows to match the tone, each pulse a quiet echo of the vibration beneath you, of the calm all around you. Your stomach rises and falls. Your hips press gently into the surface. Everything about you is still. Everything about you is whole. The warmth continues downward to your thighs, to your knees, which bend slightly as your legs relax. Your calves grow heavy, your ankles loose, your feet sink into the surface, as if they're being cradled. Now the warmth moves into your toes, one by one, starting with the big toe, then the second, third, fourth, fifth, each one melting into the surface. Your entire body is now bathed in warmth, from head to toe, from skin to bone. You are completely relaxed. And now, you begin to sense where you are, not with your eyes, but with your whole being. You are in the Driftglass Chantry, a place built not of stone or wood, but of smooth, curved glass that hums with its own inner heat. The walls curve around you, high and wide, but never closing in, always holding space for you. The light here is soft, diffused through the glass, warm like amber, and golden like honey. It moves across your skin, following the rhythm of the chantry's breath, the slow rise and fall of the floor beneath you. Yes, the floor moves gently, like waves on a calm sea. But instead of water, it's made of fine white sand, ash, soft and cool at first touch, then warming quickly to meet your skin. You can feel it shifting under you, not rough or sharp, but smooth and yielding, like silk beneath your body. And as it warms, it becomes part of you. Your temperature, your breath. You are no longer separate from this place. You are woven into it, held by it, nourished by it. The chantry hums around you, a low and steady tone, matching the frequency within you, the one that makes everything right. 432 hertz. The sound of healing, the sound of return, the sound of peace. You float here, not in water, but in calm, in safety. The chantry holds you, not with walls or doors, but with presence, with intention. You are seen here. You are known. You are welcome. You are home. Let your breath deepen. Let your body soften more. You are safe. You are held. The waves of the floor continue, lifting you slightly, then lowering you again. In perfect time with your heartbeat. The sand shifts under your skin, warm and fine, flowing like water, but holding you like earth. You don't need to move. You don't need to speak. Just let the chantry do its work. Let it restore what was lost. Your thoughts slow. Your worries fade. Your body remembers what it means to truly rest. The light moves across the glass, casting patterns on the floor, shadows that dance without sound, without urgency. Time moves differently here, not fast or slow, but full, complete. You are not late. You are not early. You are exactly where you need to be, when you need to be there. The chantry knows you. It has waited for you. It will hold you as long as you need, and release you when you're ready. You can trust this place. You can trust its warmth, its rhythm, its silence. Let your mind drift now, like the sand beneath you, like the light above you, soft and endless. You are not alone. You are part of something larger, something ancient, something eternal. The chantry hums. Your body responds. Your spirit settles. Your soul remembers. This is your sanctuary, your refuge, your calm, your peace. Rest now. Breathe deeply. Let the warmth flow through you. Let the frequency heal you. You are safe. You are loved. You are home. You feel the weight of your body settling deeper into the surface beneath you, as if each muscle fiber is slowly releasing its grip. The warmth begins at your toes, spreading upward like honey poured over smooth stone, each millimeter of skin awakening to a gentle pressure that feels both grounding and weightless. Your breath moves in a rhythm that seems to match the subtle pulse of the space around you, as though the very air is alive with a soft vibration that meets your lungs with each intake. The tension in your shoulders starts to unravel thread by thread, like fabric pulled gently. From a seam, the release so gradual you can sense each knot letting go. Your heartbeat slows, as if it too has begun to understand this place, where time moves differently, where there is no rush and no need to hurry toward anything. The surface beneath you shifts, almost imperceptibly responding to your presence, like a living thing that knows how to hold you without effort or strain. You notice the way your fingers rest against the material below them, feeling the texture change from cool smoothness to something warmer, more yielding, as if the contact itself generates heat. Each cell in your body seems to be taking a breath of its own, expanding slightly, then contracting with a rhythm that harmonizes with your larger awareness. The sensation travels down through your arms into your chest, where you feel a hollow space opening up like a chamber waiting to be filled with stillness. Your legs begin to lose their shape in your perception, becoming less about structure and more about sensation, as the boundaries blur between what is you and what supports you. The warmth continues its journey upward, now reaching your neck, where it pools briefly before moving on, leaving behind a trail of relaxed awareness. You feel your face muscles soften, the jaw unclenching naturally without instruction, as if gravity alone is enough to let go of all effort. touches your eyelids lightly, as if testing whether they might open, but finding instead that they want only to remain closed in this perfect dimness. Your thoughts begin to slow like sediment, settling in clear water, each idea drifting down to rest quietly at the bottom of your mind. The boundary between your skin and the world around you becomes increasingly unclear, as if molecules are trading places in a dance too slow to see. You become aware of the way your spine curves naturally into the support offered, adjusting itself without conscious direction, like a river finding its path. The sensation in your lower back eases, as if someone has placed a warm hand. They're not pressing, but simply reminding your body it is held. Your breathing deepens slightly, and you notice how this changes everything, how even a small adjustment creates ripples of relaxation throughout your entire being. The warmth reaches your scalp, now trickling down from crown to forehead, like rainfall reversed, returning moisture to where it came from. You feel yourself sinking, not just into the surface, but into the silence that surrounds it, as if sound itself is becoming thicker, heavier, slower. The bed rises gently to meet you rather than you falling into it, the difference subtle but profound, like being lifted by invisible hands that know exactly how much support you need. Your hips settle into the curve created just for them, the material conforming so completely that it feels less like lying down and more like being embraced by the very essence of comfort. The sensation travels inward, now not just affecting your skin, but seeping into bone marrow and organ tissue, as if every part of you is learning to relax simultaneously. You feel the way your ribs expand with each breath, creating space for air to flow freely without resistance or effort, as if breathing has become meditation. The pressure points in your feet dissolve one by one, starting with the ball and moving toward the heel, as if each tiny nerve ending is being individually soothed. Your knees soften, slightly adjusting their angle to accommodate the new level of ease in your legs, as if joints themselves can learn to let go. The warmth reaches your elbows, now pooling in the crease where arm meets torso, creating a sensation of completeness, as if no part of you is left untouched by this gentle influence. You notice how your awareness expands beyond your physical form, encompassing the space around you, as if consciousness itself is stretching like warm honey across a surface. The The silence grows deeper, not empty, but full, like a room filled with velvet cushions, absorbing all sharp edges and leaving only softness behind. Your body weight distributes evenly across the surface, supporting you, as if physics itself has been recalibrated to ensure perfect balance between tension and release. The sensation in your fingertips changes from contact to connection, as if you are no longer touching something, but becoming part of it. You feel the way your pelvis tilts slightly forward, then back, finding its neutral position through intuition rather than effort, as if alignment happens naturally here. The warmth moves into your chest cavity, now filling the space between ribs with liquid heat that makes your heartbeat feel distant, yet perfectly secure. Your throat relaxes completely, as if the very act of swallowing has become unnecessary in this environment where everything flows smoothly. The boundary between inhalation and exhalation blurs as breath becomes less about exchange and more about presence, existing fully in each moment without needing to fill or empty anything. You become aware of the way your abdominal muscles respond to breathing, not tensing, but gently expanding and contracting like waves meeting shore. The sensation spreads to your kidneys. Now, those deep organs that rarely receive attention relaxing into the warmth, as if they too have been holding tension without realizing it. Your awareness of time dissolves as seconds stretch into minutes and minutes into eternities, none of which matter, because there is nowhere to go and nothing to accomplish. The bed continues to rise subtly beneath you, creating the sensation of floating, not above, but within something vast and nurturing. You feel the way your shoulder blades sink into the surface below them, losing their angularity and becoming part of the smooth landscape of relaxation. The warmth reaches your temples, now creating a sensation of expansion, as if your skull is opening slightly to allow more space for peace to enter. Your eyes move slightly behind their closed lids, as if tracking something beautiful in the darkness, something that exists only in this moment. The silence becomes audible in a way not contradictory, but complementary, as if quiet itself has texture and color and weight. You notice how your awareness of your own breathing changes from observation to participation, as if you are breathing with the space rather than simply using it. The sensation in your wrists softens, as if the delicate bones and tendons there have been carrying burdens they never needed to bear. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of complete surrender, not fighting gravity, but dancing with it in perfect harmony. The warmth moves into your brain, now not heating, but cooling somehow, bringing clarity through stillness rather than stimulation. You feel the way your thoughts slow to match the pace of your breath, creating a rhythm that feels ancient and eternal, like the heartbeat of the earth itself. The boundary between sleep and wakefulness blurs, as both states become equally valid expressions of presence, neither preferred over the other. Your body weight feels distributed not just across the surface, but throughout the entire space around you, as if you exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously. The sensation in your ankles changes from pressure points to zones of pure relaxation, as if circulation has become irrelevant in this environment where everything flows freely. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is relaxing, not trying to focus or concentrate, but simply allowing experience to unfold naturally. The bed rises again, almost imperceptibly, creating the sensation of being cradled by forces far greater than physical support alone could provide. Your body continues to release layers of tension that you didn't even realize were present, like peeling away invisible armor, one piece at a time. The warmth moves into your nervous system, now not stimulating, but soothing, as if every synapse is learning to fire with perfect timing and no excess energy. You feel the way your spine lengthens slightly, as if each vertebra is claiming its proper space, without crowding or compression. The silence grows richer, not emptier, as if absence has become presence in the most profound way possible. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about rhythm and more about presence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but peace itself. The sensation in your shins softens, as if the long bones there have been carrying stories of stress that can now finally be told to the silence. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the tide or the rotation of the earth itself. The warmth moves into your digestive system, now creating sensations of completion and satisfaction, as if your body is remembering how to rest properly. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute surrender, not fighting gravity, but embracing it as an ally in relaxation. The bed rises once more, creating the sensation of being lifted by invisible currents that know exactly how to support your journey inward. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming more spacious, as if consciousness is expanding to fill whatever container it finds itself in. The sensation in your forearms changes from tension to fluidity, as if the muscles there have been holding patterns they no longer need to maintain. Your body weight feels perfectly balanced, not just supported, but celebrated, as if existence itself is cause for joy. The warmth moves into your lymphatic system, now creating sensations of cleansing and renewal, as if toxins are being released simply by being present here. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of cellular repair, as if healing happens naturally when nothing interferes with the process. The boundary between self and environment dissolves further, as if osmosis applies not just to physical substances, but to states of being as well. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about observation and more about participation, as if you are breathing with the universe rather than simply using air. The sensation in your calves softens, as if these powerful muscles have been carrying the weight of anticipation. They can finally lay down. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of complete surrender, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to be exactly as it is. The bed rises subtly, once more creating the sensation of being held by forces that understand the true nature of support. Your body releases another layer of tension, so deep you didn't even know it was there, like finding coins in old pockets you forgot you had. The warmth moves into your circulatory system, now creating sensations of perfect flow, as if blood is carrying not just oxygen, but peace itself. You feel the way your spine curves naturally into the support offered, adjusting itself without conscious direction, like a river finding its path. The silence becomes more profound, not emptier, but fuller, as if absence has become presence in the most complete way possible. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about rhythm and more about presence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but love itself. The sensation in your thighs softens, as if these strong muscles have been carrying the burden of readiness they can finally release. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the expansion and contraction of space itself. The warmth moves into your respiratory system, now creating sensations of perfect exchange, as if each breath brings not just air, but understanding. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute surrender, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to unfold naturally. The bed rises once more, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward deeper peace. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming more refined, as if consciousness is learning to perceive subtleties it never noticed before. The sensation in your upper arms changes from tension to fluidity, as if the muscles there have been holding patterns they no longer need to maintain. Your body weight feels perfectly distributed, not just supported, but honored, as if existence itself is worthy of celebration. The warmth moves into your endocrine system, now creating sensations of perfect balance, as if hormones are learning to communicate in harmony. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of cellular regeneration, as if healing happens naturally when nothing interferes with the process. The boundary between self and environment dissolves further, as if integration applies not just to physical systems, but to states of being as well. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about observation and more about participation, as if you are breathing with the cosmos rather than simply using atmosphere. The sensation in your hamstrings softens, as if these flexible muscles have been carrying the memory of movement they can finally rest from. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of complete surrender, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to be exactly as it needs to be. The bed rises subtly, once more creating the sensation of being cradled by forces that understand the true nature of comfort. Your body releases another layer of tension, so profound you didn't even know it existed, like finding hidden rooms in a house you thought you knew completely. The warmth moves into your immune system, now creating sensations of perfect protection, as if your body is learning to defend itself through peace rather than aggression. You feel the way your spine straightens slightly, as if each vertebra is claiming its proper alignment without effort or strain. The silence becomes more complete not emptier, but more full, as if stillness has become substance in the most profound way possible. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about sound and more about presence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but wisdom itself. The sensation in your quadriceps softens, as if these powerful muscles have been carrying the burden of preparation. They can finally release. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the pulsing of stars themselves. The warmth moves into your skeletal system, now creating sensations of perfect structure, as if bones are learning to support through grace rather than force. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute surrender, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to unfold in perfect timing. The bed rises once more, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward deeper understanding. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming more expansive, as if consciousness is learning to embrace paradoxes it never understood before. The sensation in your biceps changes from tension to fluidity, as if the muscles there have been holding patterns they no longer need to express. Your body weight feels perfectly integrated, not just supported, but unified, as if separation has become illusion. The warmth moves into your muscular system, now creating sensations of perfect coordination, as if fibers are learning to work together through harmony. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of universal expansion, as if consciousness is learning to grow through stillness. The boundary between self and environment dissolves completely, as if duality has become unity in the most natural way possible. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about function and more about being, as if respiration has become prayer. The sensation in your deltoids softens, as if these complex muscles have been carrying the weight of responsibility they can finally lay down. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of complete integration, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to merge naturally. The bed rises subtly, once more creating the sensation of being embraced by forces that understand the true nature of belonging. Your body releases another layer of tension, so fundamental you didn't even know it was there, like discovering you've been holding your breath your entire life without knowing it. warmth moves into your nervous system, now creating sensations of perfect communication, as if neurons are learning to fire through love rather than necessity. You feel the way your spine settles into perfect alignment, as if each vertebra is finding its true home without searching. The silence becomes absolute, not empty, but infinite, as if stillness has become the foundation of all existence. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about rhythm and more about truth, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but the essence of life itself. The sensation in your trapezius softens, as if these broad muscles have been carrying the weight of the world they can finally release. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the turning of galaxies themselves. The warmth moves into your entire being, now creating sensations of perfect wholeness, as if fragmentation has become memory and unity has become reality. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute integration, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to dissolve into oneness. The bed rises once more, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward infinite peace. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming limitless, as if consciousness is learning to embrace the boundless nature of existence. The sensation in every cell of your body softens, as if matter itself is learning to vibrate at frequencies of pure love. Your body weight feels perfectly dissolved, not just supported, but transcended, as if physicality has become optional. The warmth moves into your soul, now creating sensations of perfect completion, as if you have always been whole and are simply remembering this truth. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of eternity, as if consciousness is learning to exist outside the constraints of linear time. The boundary between self and universe dissolves completely, as if individuality has become expression rather than separation. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about survival and more about celebration, as if respiration has become communion with the infinite. The sensation in every atom of your being softens, as if matter itself is learning to dance with energy in perfect harmony. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute unity, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to merge with the source. The bed rises rises one final time, creating the sensation of being lifted by forces that understand the true nature of transcendence. Your body releases every remaining layer of tension, so complete you didn't even know it was possible, like discovering you've been wearing armor your entire life without realizing it. The warmth moves into your essence, now creating sensations of perfect divinity, as if you have always been divine and are simply remembering this truth. You feel the way your spine aligns with the axis of creation, as if your physical form is becoming a conduit for universal energy. The silence becomes cosmic, not empty, but pregnant with potential, as if stillness has become the womb of all manifestation. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about function and more about presence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but the pulse of existence itself. The sensation in every molecule of your being softens, as if chemistry itself is learning to express through consciousness rather than reaction. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the breathing of the universe itself. The warmth moves into your quantum field, now creating sensations of perfect coherence, as if you are learning to exist in superposition until observed by love. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute dissolution, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to return to source. The bed rises into infinity, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward ultimate union. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming infinite, as if consciousness is learning to embrace the boundless nature of non-duality. The sensation in every particle of your being softens, as if physics itself is learning to bend toward compassion rather than entropy. Your body weight feels perfectly non-existent, not just supported, but transformed, as if matter has become metaphor for meaning. The warmth moves into your eternal nature, now creating sensations of perfect continuity, as if you have always existed and always will. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of forever, as if consciousness is learning to exist in the space between moments. The boundary between self and everything dissolves completely, as if individuation has become artistry rather than isolation. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about exchange and more about being as if respiration has become the very act of existence. The sensation in every frequency of your being softens, as if vibration itself is learning to resonate with the song of creation. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute oneness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to merge with the ineffable. The bed rises into the void, creating the sensation of being lifted by forces that understand the true nature of nothingness. Your body releases every concept of tension, so complete you didn't even know it was held, like discovering you've been clenching your fists your entire life without knowing it. The warmth moves into your absolute nature, now creating sensations of perfect emptiness, as if you have always been the space in which everything appears. You feel the way your spine aligns with the axis of awareness, as if your physical form is becoming transparent to pure presence. The silence becomes absolute, not empty, but complete, as if stillness has become the ground of all being. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about rhythm and more about truth, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but the essence of awareness itself. The sensation in every aspect of your being softens, as if existence itself is learning to express through pure potentiality. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the pause between breaths that contains all breaths. The warmth moves into your essential nature, now creating sensations of perfect spaciousness, as if you have always been the vastness in which everything unfolds. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute spaciousness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to dissolve into the infinite. The bed rises into the absolute, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward ultimate freedom. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming the awareness that notices awareness, as if consciousness is learning to recognize its own face in the mirror of existence. The sensation in every dimension of your being softens, as if reality itself is learning to express through pure love. Your body weight feels perfectly irrelevant, not just supported, but transcended, as if physicality has become poetry written in light. The warmth moves into your ultimate nature, now creating sensations of perfect completeness, as if you have always been whole, and and are simply remembering this truth in every cell. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of the pause between thoughts, as if consciousness is learning to rest in the space where knowing and not knowing meet. The boundary between self and source dissolves completely, as if individuation has become the ultimate expression of unity. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about function and more about presence, as if respiration has become the very act of being awake to being. The sensation in every possibility of your being softens, as if potential itself is learning to manifest through pure acceptance. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute acceptance, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to be exactly as it is in this moment. The bed rises into the infinite, creating the sensation of being lifted by forces that understand the true nature of liberation. Your body releases every trace of tension, so complete you didn't even know it was possible, like discovering you've been holding your breath since birth without realizing it. The warmth moves into your eternal essence, now creating sensations of perfect stillness, as if you have always been the unmoving center around which all movement occurs. You feel the way your spine aligns with the axis of stillness, as if your physical form is becoming transparent to pure presence. The silence becomes infinite, not empty, but full, as if stillness has become the container for all experience. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about sound and more about silence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but the rhythm of the void. The sensation in every aspect of your being softens, as if existence itself is learning to express through pure awareness. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the pause that contains all pauses. The warmth moves into your absolute essence, now creating sensations of perfect emptiness, as if you have always been the space in which everything appears and disappears. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute emptiness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to dissolve into the source of all being. The bed rises into the void, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward ultimate peace. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming the awareness that notices the absence of awareness, as if consciousness is learning to recognize its own nature in the space between knowing and not knowing. The sensation in every dimension of your being softens, as if reality itself is learning to express through pure silence. Your body weight feels perfectly non-existent, not just supported, but transformed, as if matter has become the poetry of pure potential. The warmth moves into your essential void, now creating sensations of perfect darkness, as if you have always been the blackness in which all light is born. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of the pause between all thoughts, as if consciousness is learning to rest in the space where all experience arises. The boundary between self and nothing dissolves completely, as if existence has become the ultimate expression of non-existence. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about exchange and more about being, as if respiration has become the very act of pure presence. The sensation in every possibility of your being softens, as if potential itself is learning to manifest through pure emptiness. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute emptiness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to be exactly as it is, not. The bed rises into the absolute, creating the sensation of being lifted by forces that understand the true nature of nothingness. Your body releases every concept of being so complete you didn't even know it was held, like discovering you've been grasping at existence your entire life without knowing it. The warmth moves into your ultimate void, now creating sensations of perfect blackness, as if you have always been the darkness from which all light emerges. You feel the way your spine aligns with the axis of nothingness, as if your physical form is becoming transparent to pure absence. The silence becomes absolute, not empty, but complete, as if stillness has become the ground of all non-being. Your awareness of your own heartbeat becomes less about rhythm and more about silence, as if your heart is beating not just blood, but the pulse of the void itself. The sensation in every aspect of your being softens, as if existence itself is learning to express through pure non-existence. You notice how your breathing has slowed to match some deeper rhythm, perhaps the pause that contains all absence. The warmth moves into your eternal void, now creating sensations of perfect darkness, as if you have always been the blackness in which all experience dissolves. Your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute darkness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to merge with the source of all non-being. The bed rises into the infinite void, creating the sensation of being lifted by currents that know exactly how to carry you toward ultimate peace. You become aware of the way your awareness itself is becoming the awareness that notices the absence of all awareness, as if consciousness is learning to recognize its own nature in the space between all knowing and not knowing. The warmth moves into your essential darkness, now creating sensations of perfect blackness, as if you have always been the void in which all light is born and dies. You feel the way your thoughts have slowed to match the pace of the pause between all experience, as if consciousness is learning to rest in the space where all phenomena arise. Your awareness of your own breathing becomes less about exchange and more about being as if respiration has become the very act of pure presence in absence. You notice how your body continues to sink deeper into this state of absolute darkness, not fighting anything, but simply allowing everything to be exactly as it is, not. The breath begins as a whisper against the lips. Air moves in slow waves through the nostrils. Each particle of oxygen carries the weight of stillness. The chest rises like a gentle hill under morning mist. Rest pools in the base of the lungs like cool honey. It spreads outward in concentric circles of relief, filling the bronchial branches with liquid calm. The diaphragm softens into the rhythm of deep time. Each muscle fiber releases its stored memory of effort. Warmth flows from the core to the extremities. The heartbeat slows to match the pulse of distant stars. Blood moves through vessels like silk, through still water. Every cell breathes in unison with the whole body. The mind settles into the space between thoughts, where silence becomes a tangible presence, and rest is not just felt, but seen. As golden light filters through the ribcage, warming the chambers of the heart, casting shadows that dance in slow motion. The spine curves naturally into its true shape, like a river finding its ancient course, vertebrae releasing one by one into perfect alignment. The skull floats weightless above the shoulders. Thoughts drift past like clouds without destination. The jaw unhinges from the grip of unconscious tension. Teeth separate with the gentleness of flower petals opening. The tongue finds its natural resting place. Behind the teeth, like a soft pillow. Saliva mixes with the essence of peace, swallowed in waves that massage the throat. The esophagus opens like a welcoming corridor. Food for the soul travels downward, nourishing the roots of being. The stomach expands like a warm balloon, making space for the meal of tranquility. Digestive fires burn low and steady, cooking dreams into reality. The liver filters worry into wisdom, transforming stress into strength. The kidneys hold the memory of ocean depths, where pressure becomes buoyancy and gravity loses its harsh edge. The intestines spiral like galaxies, slowly turning matter into meaning. The pelvic floor relaxes into earth connection, grounding the spirit in physical safety. The hips open like flower buds at dawn, releasing the need to carry everything alone. The knees bend with the grace of reeds, flexible yet strong in their yielding. The ankles unlock from rigid patterns, allowing the feet to feel the texture of support. Toes spread wide like fingers reaching for connection, sensing the temperature of the surface below. Whether carpet or hardwood, stone or soil, the skin breathes like porous stone, absorbing nutrients from the atmosphere of calm. Pores open to receive healing frequencies, vibrating at 432 hertz, the frequency of natural harmony. Each cell tuning to this universal song. The brainwaves slow from beta to alpha, then deeper into theta territory, where creativity flows like honey, and inspiration comes without effort. The pineal gland secretes liquid starlight, illuminating the inner landscape. The pituitary orchestrates hormonal symphonies, conducting the orchestra of restoration. Cortisol levels drop like autumn leaves, while oxytocin rises like morning mist. Serotonin bathes neural pathways in golden warmth. Dopamine rewards the act of simply being. Endorphins weave a blanket of bliss around the nervous system. The amygdala softens its vigilance, trusting in the safety of now. The hippocampus stores memories of peace for future reference in troubled times. The prefrontal cortex quiets its chatter, allowing intuition to guide. The breath deepens beyond conscious control, becoming the tide that moves the body in and out like waves on a sleeping shore. The inhalation draws in more than air, pulling in the essence of infinite rest. The exhalation releases what no longer serves. Carbon dioxide and yesterday's worries. The pause between breaths grows longer, stretching time like taffy. In these spaces, the universe whispers its secrets through the language of pure feeling. The heart expands beyond its physical boundaries, embracing all that is and was and will be. Love flows without conditions or expectations, like a river that never runs dry. The solar plexus radiates confidence, not in doing, but in being. The throat chakra opens to authentic expression, words forming only when truly needed. The third eye sees clearly without strain, perceiving truth in all directions. The crown connects to source energy, plugging into the grid of divine intelligence. The aura expands like ripples in a pond, touching everything with gentle influence. The meridians conduct healing currents, like rivers carrying life force. The chakras spin in perfect synchrony, creating a wheel within a wheel. The nadis clear of energetic debris, allowing prana to flow freely. The subtle bodies align and harmonize. Physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, all layers breathing as one. The field around the body glows softly, a cocoon of protective light, woven from threads of pure intention. The space between atoms fills with peace, making solid matter feel gossamer. The quantum field responds to stillness, collapsing probability waves into certainty of perfect health and well-being. timeline stretches infinitely backward and forward in both directions. Past lives release their burdens. Future possibilities unfold without pressure. The present moment holds all healing power. In this eternal now, time becomes a friend rather than enemy. The seasons of the soul change gradually. Spring, summer, fall, winter, each bringing its own gifts. The weather of emotion stabilizes. Storms passing quickly, leaving behind clear skies. The climate of consciousness warms, creating fertile ground for growth. Seeds planted in previous lifetimes, finally ready to bloom. The garden of the spirit flourishes with flowers that never fade, fruits that nourish eternally, trees whose roots reach to the core, and branches that touch the sky. The canopy provides shade when needed. The trunk stands firm through all weather. The bark protects without rigidity. The rings tell stories of resilience. Each circle a year of learning. Each layer deeper understanding. The forest grows around the individual tree. Community formed through shared stillness. Communication happening beyond words. Through the language of pure presence. The ecosystem balances itself. Predator and prey resting in unity. The food chain becomes a cycle of giving. Death feeding life. Life honoring death. The web of existence strengthens. Each strand supporting all others. The pattern visible from any angle. Beautiful from every perspective. The fractal nature of reality reveals itself. Microcosm reflecting macrocosm. The breath contains multitudes. The body houses universes. The mind spans dimensions. The soul encompasses eternity. Rest becomes the fundamental state. Activity arising from this foundation. Like waves from the ocean. The source remains undisturbed, even as surface changes constantly. The observer watches without judgment, experiencing all phenomena equally. Pleasure and pain losing their sharp edges, becoming simply experiences in the stream. The stream flowing toward wholeness, carrying everything back to source. journey and destination merging, beginning and end becoming meaningless concepts, only the middle path remaining, the way of balance and grace. The breath continues its ancient rhythm, unchanged by the passage of eons. The same air that filled dinosaur lungs, now nourishing human consciousness. The same oxygen that will fill future beings, connecting all life across time. The element of air carries messages from the deepest forests, from the highest mountains, from the vast oceans, from the hearts of cities, from the quiet countryside. All breaths part of one great inhalation, one great exhalation, one great pause. In the cosmic lung, the universe breathing itself into ever greater awareness. The individual breath joins this greater rhythm, losing its separate identity, becoming part of the symphony. Each instrument essential, no sound more important than another. The conductor invisible, yet everywhere. The music playing itself, the musicians forgetting they are playing, simply being the music. The audience and performers becoming one, the stage dissolving, leaving only pure experience. The experience dissolving, leaving only pure being. Being dissolving, leaving only pure rest. Rest that needs no reason, no justification, no permission required. Rest that simply is. Like gravity, like love, like the breath, always present, always available, always enough. The lungs full of this rest, the body heavy with its weight, the mind empty of its contents, the spirit light with its freedom. The paradox of fullness and emptiness, resolved in the middle ground, where opposites meet and become each other. The breath slows to match the pace of geological time. Mountains rising and falling in the space of a single exhale. Oceans evaporating and returning in the pause between heartbeats. Stars born and dying in the blink of an eye. Eternity contained in moments. moments stretching into forever. The elastic nature of consciousness, expanding to hold all experience, contracting to focus on nothing. Both states equally valid, both leading to the same center, the center that contains all points, yet exists nowhere. The paradox of location, being everywhere and nowhere, being here and there simultaneously. The breath carrying these realizations deep into the cellular memory, where truth resides, beyond the thinking mind, beyond the emotional storms, beyond the physical sensations. In the still point, at the center of the cyclone, where peace reigns eternal. The lungs remember this place, the way home, the breath the key, the rest the treasure, the journey complete. Before it began, the circle closed, the spiral continuing, upward and inward, deeper and wider, smaller and larger, all directions at once. The breath the constant, the rest the variable, the experience the teacher, the student already graduated, the classroom the universe, the lesson learned before asking, the question answered before speaking, the wisdom always present, waiting for recognition, the recognition happening now, in the space between breaths, where everything is possible, where nothing is required, where being is enough, where rest fills the lungs, and peace flows through the bloodstream, and love radiates from the core, and joy bubbles up from the depths, and gratitude overflows from the heart, and contentment settles in the bones, and trust anchors the spirit, and hope dances in the mind, and faith bridges all gaps, and surrender releases all tension, and acceptance embraces all experience, and compassion flows endlessly, and forgiveness heals all wounds, and wisdom guides every step, and courage faces every challenge, and patience waits for perfect timing, and persistence carries through, and flexibility adapts to change, and balance maintains equilibrium, and harmony creates beauty, and unity transcends division, and infinity contains all things, and eternity exists in moments, and now holds all time, and here holds all space, and breath holds all life, and rest holds all healing, and peace holds all resolution, and love holds all connection, and being holds all becoming, and stillness holds all movement, and silence holds all sound, and emptiness holds all fullness, and darkness holds all light, and mystery holds all knowing, and wonder holds all understanding, and awe holds all reverence, and gratitude holds all abundance, and joy holds all celebration, and laughter holds all release, and tears hold all cleansing, and sleep holds all restoration, and dreams hold all possibility, and waking holds all awareness, and living holds all experience, and dying holds all transformation, and rebirth holds all renewal, and evolution holds all growth, and devolution holds all return, and circulation holds all flow, and rest holds all breath, and breath holds all life, and life holds all being, and being holds all rest. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how easily your thoughts can release their grip. There is no rush here. No need to hold on to anything at all. Your breathing naturally slows as you settle deeper. Each exhale carries away the smallest tensions, and each inhale brings a quiet fullness. You are becoming more present to this moment, more available to the stillness that lives beneath everything. This stillness is not empty. It is rich with a kind of knowing, a knowing that does not need to be understood, just felt, just trusted. The images that pass through your mind now, they drift like clouds across a distant sky. Some linger for a moment, others dissolve before you can name them. None of them ask to be held onto. None of them need your attention. You can simply let them move through, like wind through tall grass, like water over smooth stones. There is nothing to figure out here, nothing that needs fixing. Just this gentle settling, this natural return to what is already whole. Your body remembers how to relax completely. It knows the rhythm of true rest. Let yourself sink into that memory. Feel how your shoulders release, how your jaw unclenches without effort, how even your eyes soften behind closed lids. This is not something you do. This is something you allow. Something that happens when you stop trying so hard. The resonance moves through you now, not pushing, not forcing, just flowing where it is needed most. You don't need to track it. You don't need to measure its effects. Your body knows exactly what to do. Trust that wisdom completely. Trust that intelligence that lives in every cell, in every breath, in every heartbeat. There is a part of you that never forgets how to heal, how to restore, how to return to balance. Let that part lead now. You are safe in this space, completely safe, held by something larger than your daily concerns, larger than your small worries, larger even than your own thoughts. This holding is gentle, warm, unconditional. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove anything. You simply rest in it, like coming home after a long journey. The journey itself fades from importance. What matters now is this arrival, this coming back to center, to the place where you have always been okay. The images drift away like clouds, leaving only the feeling, only the peace. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Just be. Just breathe. Just trust. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, moving through layers you cannot name, clearing spaces you didn't know were crowded. Your body knows what to do with this. It has been preparing for this moment, for this deep rest, for this gentle clearing. There is no timeline here, no schedule to keep, no alarm waiting to pull you back. You can stay as long as you need, as long as feels right. The world will wait. It always does. When you are ready to return to it, you will carry this peace with you, not as a memory, but as a living presence, a quiet strength, a steady calm that moves through your days. even in the busiest moments, even in the loudest places. This peace remains available, like a spring that never runs dry, like a light that never flickers. You can return to this feeling anytime, whenever you choose. Whether your eyes are open or closed, whether you are sitting or standing, whether you are alone or surrounded, it is always accessible. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, like a favorite blanket, soft and familiar, warm and welcoming, always within reach, like a door that's always unlocked. You never need permission to come back, never need to knock, never need to wonder if it's still there, because it always is. This space, this stillness, this deep knowing, it becomes part of you, not separate from you, not something you visit occasionally, but something you carry, something you embody, something you become. The resonance settles deeper now, moving through layers of holding, through patterns learned long ago, through habits of tension, through stories you told yourself, stories about what you needed to carry, about what you needed to prove, about what you needed to control. All of it softening now, dissolving like morning mist. Not because it was wrong, but because it is no longer needed. You have grown beyond those old protections, beyond those ancient fears. You are learning a new way to be, a softer way, a more spacious way, a way that honors both your strength and your tenderness. There is room for everything now, room for joy and sorrow, for movement and stillness, for speaking and silence. You don't have to choose sides anymore. Don't have to push away parts of yourself. Everything has its place. Everything serves the whole. The resonance flows through this understanding, clearing pathways that were once blocked, opening doors that were once locked, bringing light to corners that were forgotten. You are becoming more yourself, not less, not smaller, but more complete, more integrated, more aligned with your deepest truth, the truth that has always been there, waiting patiently for you to remember, waiting for you to stop running long enough to notice, to stop doing long enough to simply be, to stop thinking long enough to feel. what has always been real, what has always been true, what has always been yours. This peace, this stillness, this deep and abiding sense of home. It was never lost, never broken, never far away. You just forgot how to recognize it, forgot how to trust it, forgot how to rest in it completely. But the forgetting was temporary, and the remembering is happening now. Gently, sweetly, without any rush at all. Let yourself sink into this recognition. Feel how natural it feels, how right, how deeply familiar. Like coming back to a song you've always known, one that was playing all along, even when you couldn't hear it, even when the world was too loud. The song is always there. The peace is always there. The stillness is always there. You are always there, fully present, fully yourself, fully at peace, no matter what changes around you, no matter what comes and goes. This center remains. This anchor holds. This truth endures. You can carry this with you, not as a burden, but as a gift you give to yourself, again and again, whenever you remember, whenever you choose, whenever you need it most. The resonance continues its gentle work, clearing, healing, aligning. You don't have to do any of it. You don't have to understand any of it. You simply have to trust. Trust the process. Trust your body's wisdom. Trust the peace that lives within you. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Exactly who you need to be. Right here, right now, complete, whole, safe, held, loved, at peace. When you are ready to return to your day, you can take this feeling with you. Let it settle into your movements, into your interactions, into every ordinary moment. Let it remind you that peace is not somewhere else, not sometime else, but right here, right now, within you, around you, available whenever you remember to look, whenever you choose to feel, whenever you decide to trust, that it is always there, always has been, always will be. This is your sanctuary, your refuge, your true home, and it travels with you wherever you go, whatever you do. You are never truly alone, never truly lost, never truly without support, because this peace, this stillness, this deep abiding love, it is always with you, always available, always waiting for you to remember, to return, to rest. Sleep now. Until we meet again in the quiet spaces between thoughts.